I hope you hear the audio is alright. I hope I did not ruin this song for you. That was a bit abrupt, right? But you know, I saw the numbers. There's already like almost 300 people watching right now. 300? What the hell? What have I done? What did I do? It's like 100 more than usual. Hey guys, so glad to be here then, though. Very excited. That was orgasmic. Thank you. Alex, I'm always here for you, bro. Okay, let's start the intro, shall we? Yes! 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 Yeah! Welcome to the episode of Latcha. Who's ready? Latch, the Slatch, whatever! Welcome to a new episode. Before we go through me right now, but that thing is really freaking loud. I have to turn down the volume a little bit on that intro and that animation. It's like insanely loud. Like I cannot talk on top of it. Oopsie! How you doing, guys? So glad to be here today after another week. I'm very glad to do like a stream a week, actually. I feel like I have more meat, I have more stuff to share. And today will be an exciting stream, actually, because it's the first time ever that we're gonna show some levels that I did not create. Who created those levels? That's you! You guys actually did that. So I'm very, very happy and excited to see if you guys can, what you guys have in mind. So yeah, my glasses on. I'm ready. I'm gonna switch to this thing. And yeah, but before we just jump into like the meat of the stream, before jumping into that, I'm gonna put a little bit of music right over there in the back. I'm gonna die. What up, NNA? NNA is one of us. One of us. Oh yeah, I'll check it a little bit later. So far I received 3 levels. So boom. Oh no, the Last Gamer, sweet man. That Last Gamer, thank you so much. That Last Gamer, I have to say, That Last Gamer is a very cool dude because subscription from Monkey Man. The sub number 1 is here! The King sub! How you doing, man? How are you doing? Okay, hang on. I was talking about That Last Gamer. That Last Gamer is making a community game night every week? Is that every week? Like on Wednesday or something? Yeah, you did one like yesterday, I believe. I lost track of time. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible host. What up, Kojak? What up? 40 months and still fighting. How's your creative break? Are you taking a break? You're not breaking enough. You're not on vacation enough. You're fired. You should be relaxing more. Can't wait to see what you have in mind now, by the way, Kojak, what you're actually doing with your hands when it's not on a keyboard. Well, still on the keyboard, but yeah. The Last Dims, 40 months and still fighting. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, That Last Gamer is brilliant. Had a lot of fun to play with. There we go. So yeah, I just wanted to say a big shout out to That Last Gamer who take the time to organize all those community nights. So thank you so much for that. I wish I could be there, but as soon as I finish working, I go with my kids. So if I go there, like I don't want my kids to be like, why stop playing game and play with us, you know? But yeah, I really very appreciate that you take the game night. So I will have more. Not sure how often. Hey, sweet. Yeah, man. I mean, no rush. No need to. Shirobon is here. Even Shirobon is here. Oh my God. Shirobon, three weeks in a row that you're here, man. Oh, and we got the gift sub as well. Why did the gift sub did not work? Oh, because it. Oh, okay. There's a new message. Hey, Dead Pixel, how you doing, my friend? What up? Yes, everybody give a big shout out to Shirobon. If you like what you're hearing right now, that's Shirobon right there. Mr. Shirobon with his album. Speaking of an album, I'm gonna do another shout out because today we're gonna have another guest, another artist of the week. You can see that it's in my shortcut. Shirobon right over there, artist of the week, love him. He made Into the Zone in Just Shapes and Beats. You know that song that goes. Really love that song, and he's been the artist of the week. So what we do is we pick an album and we promote that album for the entire week. And for those who have the editor as well, we do a little friendly contest here to make like levels every Thursday or so. Make a level out of a song from the album. And this week was Fox right over there. And also, Shirobon gave us an awesome coupon of like 60%, I believe, if you enter Just Shapes and Shirobon when you go buy this thing over there, this beautiful album. And come on, guys, it makes it like only $1 at the end, you know? Poops McGee! What up? Almost 1 year. What up? What up? Oh, 99 Lives is here! Holy crap! We're gonna have like a nice crowd of musicians here. I'm really glad. You know, one thing that I keep saying my wet dreams, but I want to share all my wet dreams with you guys. All right? No, it's nothing creepy. But one of my several wet dream is to actually have a way to, you know, that it is all profitable for artists as well, you know? So it's give exposure is one thing, but also, you know, give them money so they can buy food and create more awesome album is something that I prefer more. So, and I just like to have like a lot of friends in the music industry because I wanted to be, thanks for the cheers by the way, thanks again. I wanted to be in the music industry-ish at one point in my life. I wanted to be a pianist, and then I was like, okay, pianist or a coder? I'm gonna go with the safe one. I was okay on the piano, but I was very good in math, so I picked that instead. However, it always has been my little passion in the back of my mind. Closing segue number 47. Go buy Shirobon right over there. Discount Just Shapes and Shirobon. Guys, it's only $1. It helps Shirobon. It helps the industry. It helps love God, Jesus, and all the other gods that you can buy to. There you go. Lash is a super good pianist. Oh, stop it, man. It's crazy. Don't listen to him. Well, listen or don't listen to him. Yeah, exposure is delicious. I should have that as my background. The comic from the Explosion, the Cyanide Happiness, the exposure comic. That's the best comic ever. As a programmer, you still get to bang finger again the key. Yeah, there you go, right? I still am on the key. That's actually I got something funny to say about that. Like my kids, they see when I sit down and typing a key, like they associate that with me working, right? There you go. Thanks, Larkin, for sharing the link. So when I sit down and like type stuff on a keyboard, they associate that with working. Daddy is working. You should not, poke him around or whatever. So, but when I finish working, when I'm on a break, sometime I go on the piano, and I thought that it would be. Like a magical moment with my kids. It's like, oh, but daddy's playing piano, so I can teach them how to play, and we're gonna play together. It's gonna be beautiful. No, that did not happen. Whenever I was playing piano, my kid was just like removing my hands from the keyboards, like, play with me, stop working all the time. So yeah, I have to hide basically if I want to be about piano these days. Oh, did you find it? You found it? Oh, there's another one. Hello, creative person. Thanks for making that thing. You're welcome. It is an invoice. An invoice? Never mind that. You're doing it for me for the exposure. Here's your exposure. Oh, wow. That's a ton of exposure. Thank you. Later. Do you accept these? Haha, fuck no. Look at this face. Oh, that face is perfect. Haha, fuck no. Mwah. Mwah, that's beautiful. I like the dollar bills of exposure as well. That is beautiful. I like it. Alright, so what else on... oh yeah, by the way, guys, if you ever can find porn, show me your porn. No, not porn. I'm trying to find this picture. So I took this picture once. I was in July, so I was in Europe, you know. I found that on Tumblr. I know it's on Tumblr, and I just saw that there's actually a freaking website on the corner. I'm stupid, so I'll be able to find it now. Anyway, I found that super lovely. I really love it. Aww, it's really, really beautiful. So I wanted to pick that up to put into my folders of fan art, because I made a little folder here of fan art that I really like, here and there, and I can pick fan arts of the week, which we're gonna do right now. So this week was Mortier's Error with this beautiful incredible interpretation of final boss of the game. I really love the angle, the perspective, and the psychedelic thing. Just like, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to. I miss the vocabulary to say it in English, but I really love the interpretation of this one. So thank you very much, Mortis Herrer. It's time to nominate another fan art of the week. And ladies and gentlemen, I have the fan art of the week right over there. It's from Lumalaise. I hope Lumalaise. Maybe a French thing. Anyway, Tumblr, Lumalaise, this is it. I love it. I love it. So cute. It is so cute. I want to pet it. I want to pet it. So yeah, I'm gonna change as I do every week. I pick a fan art of the week, and what I do, I put it on my background. There we go. Oh, that's lovely. Aww, I love it. Congratulations, Lumalaise! I'm gonna try to reach you since you're on Tumblr. I'm not super present on Tumblr, but I have your I said Lumalaise? Yeah, Lumalaise. Yeah. So anyway, I wanna show that there, and yeah. What about a gallery mode in GSB where you can see all these cool fan art? That's actually something that crosses our mind. Nice. Yeah, Hunter, I'll go back on this for the GSB gallery. So like an actual gallery inside the game. I have to check it out because there's some that I like. The fan art are freaking incredible. However, boom! I like when, for example, the game it stays kind of mysterious. Like a lot of people have asked me what are the names of the character, and I keep dismissing the question, just like deflecting the question, or just say like, I don't know, it's a mystery, you know, because I like to just give it to you guys and make your own stuff, you know. So if I take like fan arts. There are some fan arts that look freaking awesome, but if I put it in the game, it becomes a statement. It becomes like, this is the official thing, or this is the whatever X, Y, and Z, you know? So, yeah, that's why it's a tougher move to do that. However, I do want it to have something kind of like in Kirby, when you can collect puzzle pieces. And and it forms like a gallery art or something like that, you know. So yeah, so that would be nice. It's just that I don't want to also like, okay, either like I pick everyone and now like the gallery is just like infinitely super long, or I crop it down to certain individuals, and the one that I don't pick, I don't want to offend them or just like make them sad because they weren't picked, you know. So it's a kind of power that I'm not really comfortable to play with. So until I get like a better solution on this, we're just gonna wait a little bit. So here on the stream, I think that's better. It's something like we do outside of the game. And yeah, just my point there. They're probably all secretly named Lash. Yeah, exactly. I'm very humble. I name everything Lash. When I speak to everyone, when I speak to Emily, I say, hey, Lash. And yeah, Lash Emily, you know, underscore Emily. So I always start with Lash. I don't know where this goes. Hunter, you were talking about, yeah, the podcasting. Not this one, not this one, not this one, not this one. Where was it? Where was it? It was on Twitter. I actually think I put it right over there. I love it. That was from the last podcast from last week. So I actually took that up and put it as a thumbnail of the podcast. It was a nice one, by the way. It was the first time ever we saw Hunter, and he did good. He did good. He was a nice a nice guy. I know him in life. But, you know, sometimes on camera you don't know if people are more comfortable or whatever. But yeah, man, it was I was really glad you were there. Poor Mike. Oops. Yeah, Mike, your job is on the line, my friend. Your podcast presence. Ooh, you are on thin fucking ice, my friend. You are on thin ice. And here's Mike. What up, Mike? You just arrive and I'm like, you're on thin fucking ice. That's beautiful. Look at that. Anybody here knows what that is? That's very niche. If anybody knows that, please let me know. So, fan art of the week. I'm gonna try to contact you, Luminize, but thank you very much for this interpretation of. Oh, I just saw that there's a. Aww. I haven't seen the little earrings. I think it's earrings. So cute. Alright, so what's next? New art of the week. Congratulations, Luminize. New winners. Alright, so what we do here, for those who just arrived or those who don't know, every week or so we do a contest. We do a contest where we pick an album of the week and we do a level. We share some level. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Start at the beginning. All right, we pick like 10 winners every week or so, whatever, that can use the level editor that I picked, that I used to create the main game. And we picked like a subset of people of every week or so that can play with the editor. And every week we told them, if you want to participate into like a very friendly contest, you can do so and create a level and send that level via mail, and today we're gonna vote on them. So we got 3 levels today because the editor is only open to 10 people. So having 3 levels already, I'm very happy. So over time we're gonna accept more people over time. We just want to be sure that we take that properly and that the artist also gets a shout out. You know, I just kind of want to first not get bites in the ass for doing all this, because copyright, because everything can explode. So first we want to be sure that we're doing it properly, but I also want to be sure that the artists get recognition. Not only exporter again, you know, the fact that if you want to enter the contest you have to buy the album, at least a little something, right? So yeah, I just want to be sure that it benefits. It's like a big win-win-win-win-win. So, this week we picked another 10 people, and now to create the editor, and we're gonna open. By the way, we're gonna open the. Let me do something. Boop. All right, we're gonna open the form to get more people very soon. Mike is gonna tell you when, but Mike has picked, well. We picked a bunch of new people, and I'm gonna do the list right now. Hang on, I'm just preparing it. Okay, we should be good. Alright, it's gonna be super official. You guys are ready? Ah, Blight, right over there! I kinda blew up the suspense right over there. Blight! Congratulations! You're one of them! Alright, so here are the winner. I don't have any song or anything, but just imagine that credit song from Super Mario World in your head, alright? Here's Blight. And also, I bought Nitro just for this. Apparently it's your username. And also, Gunner Bone versus Wombat, Tented Parrot, 451. Viz Strickland and Subwoofer Extreme, My Little Pony, and also Alex Zedline, and then the spoopy guy also there. And it's over. Yay! Blight is happy! Sweet! You know, that's the magic of live. I just improvise whatever I could do. And I hope you like this little interpretation of the last song of Super Mario World. I can see my viewer calling you like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? Mom, I'm on TV! Yes, Alex Deadline, so here are the lists. The proper list right over there. At least I make myself laugh. Welcome to my brain, guys. That's basically what happened. I need help. Nice. Mike's internally saying no. Finally, I can make my parents proud. LMAO. Welcome to my hell. Yeah, I know, Mike. And the thing is, like, I tend to sing like all the time, And my kid actually does exactly the same. I got my little son is like always singing something in his head, like blah 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 blah, like dancing around, punching stuff and blah blah blah, punching imaginary monster and singing. And after a while, it was like, you're always singing. And my wife was like, yeah, so are you, with that really face like this, you know? Because like, I think that 5 minutes earlier, I was singing the song from Mario Paint in loop, like for 5 hours straight. What was the song again? Can I compile every sound of you coughing error and make it into a level? Be my guest. It's probably it's a very niche level thing, right? Secretly, we all here for Latch improvise singing. That Marion Prime, bro. Yeah, I know, right? Nat 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 nat. T'as des cadeaux? Ben, je peux pas aller là-bas.
Ok.
C'est quoi ça?
Ferme les yeux, il fait ça.
Ouais, mais là, on te regarde, là. Papa, il fait une vidéo, là.
Ben, en fait,
Hang in there, guys. Ouais.
Papa,
Ouais.
t'aimes quoi dans l'Halloween? Une araignée, un fantôme ou une sorcière?
Une araignée.
Araignée.
A spider, a witch, or a ghost. I'll take the spider, please. Ouais!
Oui, mais dans vie, pour...
Got a spider. C'est toi qui as écrit ça?
Oui.
Pour vrai, c'est bien cool.
Pas tout seul, il y avait
Pas toute seule.
Mais
Ok. Mais quand même, c'est quoi, c'est toi qui as mis tes crayons dessus?
non, il y avait une feuille, il nous disait comment c'est un jour.
Ah, mais c'est correct, mais c'est toujours dire c'est toi qui l'as écrit, là.
Ouais.
C'est pas la prof qui l'a fait.
Ça, c'est... Mes grands-pères, ils avaient oublié de...
L'accent aigu.
Ouais.
Vous êtes bien! Vous êtes comédien!
Et aussi,
Bravo, madame.
on peut pas en avoir d'autres parce que sinon on n'est pas tout égal.
Ok, ok.
Parce
Non.
que maintenant on n'en veut pas.
Ah, ok, c'est bon. On peut se parler de ça tantôt?
Oui.
Sweet. Merci. Peux-tu fermer la porte, s'il vous plaît, mon homme?
Oui.
Alright. Alright, sorry for that. A little interlude. The old boy just wanted to show me that he wrote the word spider in French, and that's super lovely. He wrote fantôme, which is ghost, araignée, which is spider, and also sorcière, which is witch. There, adopt me, Latch. No. No. Hey, let me think about it. No. So yeah, just like I wanted to take like 5 seconds to say, hey, yeah, he's really a mini Lash. This little one is called Lake, and Lake is like my face exactly. People, when I was walking on the street with him, just holding hands and doing our stuff, you know, people stop us on the street. It's like, I don't know you, but you look exactly the same. Have a nice day. It's like, okay, thank you very much. This kid is Lash's secret weapon to kill us all with diabetes? Okay! Even I don't understand fully that plan. Sweet. Okay, so what's next? Again, the winner, whatever there, you guys. We're gonna contact you over Discord, alright guys? Because we want to, we have a channel over Discord where there's only the editor right over there, so we can all talk about like the exchange and exchange stuff. And I'm more active on this channel as well, so I can talk with you guys or you know, answer a question if I can, or at least like the people from the channel can exchange some hints here and there. I know that I think it was Golden Dusky who sent a like a GIF or something where you can create a bunch of enemy inside of another bunch of enemies and create like weird, very cool pattern. And I was like, oh, you can do that? I didn't even know myself, you know? So he was discovering stuff. So we're exchanging tape and everything. And yeah, we want to make everything on Discord. Which makes me to my next point. Not this one, but this one over there. Yeah, the Discord account will now be required if you want to send your form, like your entry for to get the level editor. If you want to get your hand on the level editor, you need to complete a form somewhere that Myatt's gonna share maybe tomorrow, I guess. I think it's during the week and gonna open that. And yeah, now we're gonna like ask you guys to have an account on Discord so we can talk over there, because it was starting to get crazy where like, oh, I'm active on Facebook, I'm active on Twitter, I'm only on Discord, and now trying to make everyone all synchronized was a nightmare. So Discord, that's it. Form will be open at Mike. When again? I don't know. Maybe you're talking to me on Slack. Nope. 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 Where's Mike? Mike's not there. I think it's this weekend. I'm gonna get back on that point later though. So yeah, we're gonna send Hunter is here as well, previous entries as well. We still have previous entries as well. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we still have all the, I think 100. I think over 100 people applied on the first form. So we still have access to that as well. So we picked there and there. But we're gonna also, you know, reopen it here and there. Oh, it's open art! Fuck away. I'm sending invites to the Discord channel. Sweet! Okay, and it's open now. Is it the same URL? Probably the same URL, right? I don't know. Anyway, I was waiting for your answer. Yes! Oh, there you go. If you can share this URL, I'll be happy. So yeah, form will be open at now. And now a new album of the week. Maybe we can do that after the Let's Play. I think that I stressed this little enough, you know. I've been lingering around the question of should I play or should not? Should I not play? Yeah, let's do that right now. After this little meme over there, I really liked it. Let me guess, you're home. It was beautiful. Wow, beautiful. So Thanos, we've been Thanos all along. All right, I'm gonna restart my computer because the song sometimes doesn't work. The sound will get delayed. So we're gonna play some levels, guys. Poke you again after password. Oh guys, by the way, I bought a Rift yesterday. I bought an Oculus Rift for the first time. I've set that up yesterday. Had a ton of fun with Beat Saber. That was exactly what I wanted to do. Why I wanted to buy this actually. Hey! Hélène, comment ça va? T-shirt, T-shirt. Sorry, inside joke with my sister. Vumet right over here, my sister, my older sister. She's a gamer like me, and she's also the one that taught me how to play piano. She's an excellent pianist as well, and we share the same brain. We that's borderline creepy how we share the same brain. Me and my older sister. It's really weird. Sometime we should test it, you know, with like those square triangle cards, you know. I don't remember the name of the cards. But we should test it up. It's like, I see a square. Me too. I'm pretty sure we will score very high on that test. So she's basically just another latch. Yeah, there you go. That's there's a lot of latch in Quebec. There's only latch everywhere. Grats on the Rift. Check out the Wave VR. Might get some inspiration. Ah, okay, cool. I got Beat Saber because that's exactly why the whole contest thing that I said that we want to be sure that we still have control over it, you know, the editor and everything. Just because like Beat Saber, they released with like 15 songs or something like that, and then like non-officially fans have created like a custom version where you can pick whatever song and like put whatever song you can and create your own chart and just share everything, you know. But like that's cool for the player, that's cool for the community with Beat Saber, and that's cool for Beat Saber as well because you have to buy the game. But the artists get nothing, you know. So when there's a big artist like I don't know, Celine Dion or Taylor Swift or whatever, that's debatable how much it's hard, right? But when it's like again a smaller artist, just like independently want to do his own stuff, like Shiomon, Dynamo Cannon, Family Jewels, everybody from Just Shapes and Beats, basically, that hurt them way much, you know. So I want with Just Shapes and Beats if we can at least give them not only exposure but something in return. So that's why I like the idea of the contest where, you know, to participate in the contest you have to buy the guy's album, and also we share the album during that time, etc., etc. So at least they get something in return. So that's what I want you to avoid. Yeah, artists get nothing indeed, but sometimes people discover artists this way. It's a weird moral ground when you think of it. Yeah, well, again, that's the real side of exposure. You know, you get actually exposure on that. But yeah, it's I wonder how much it can translate into. Like, why not both? Like, you give some free content for everyone, but also if you buy the album, you actually get like an extra something, you know, kind of like with the Patreon system. You get all the content from that artist or that creator, whatever. Everybody gets the free content, the stuff for free. But if you're ready to pay like $5 or something, you get like a card. I was about to say a credit card. You get a credit card from the guy. You get like a look. I got this. Look at that, and I love it. That's from Gonzo, you know? So Gonzo make like very freaking awesome animation that I love, and I've been a fan for a long time, since the big old Flash days, and he give all his animation for free. But if you go over his Patreon, you can buy something like, you can give him $5 per month, and you get a bunch of stuff like this, you know. So just like, yay, you get something in return. So something like that. That's where I'm trying to go with the editing part of Just Shapes and Beats, you know. So everybody gets levels new content for free. However, there's also something for people who want to contribute to the album of the week, for example. Anyway, enough said. How about more music in our ears? Select song. So this week's song was Fox. Where is it? There it is. Right over there. It was Fox, and alright, it works. It's alive. It's alive, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna stop this, and I'm gonna go like this. And yeah, I cannot put it bigger, because if I put it bigger, it's gonna lag. That's how this editor sucks. Alright, so the first song. Who did the first song? Okay, so we got Golden Dusky, NNA, and That Lost Gamer. Those are 3 contenders for today. 3 people is gonna fight. Alright, so I need you guys, by the way. I'm probably gonna put a poll out there and say, like, who's the best one. Alright? I think that's the best way to do it. Fox? Yeah, who knows? Alright, let's do this. That is from Golden Dusky. Alright, let's switch this up. I'm gonna try to play it. And let me know if something's broken, by the way. So far, so good. It works. Based on the music. Whoa, nice. Ah, cool. It'll be extremely hard for me to comment on the same time that play the game. Ah, nice. That's cool. That's a cool concept right there. Ah, damn it! Yeah, okay. That was out of nowhere. I really love the And we're over! That was Golden Dusky, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for Golden Dusky. Yes, it is Golden Dusky. Thank you so much. So I wonder if I could do comments right now, like as it's fresh, or should I do it afterwards? No, let's do the contest first, and then maybe I can go back to what it is, and like I could put the extra polish, or like how will I change several things to make it more polished. I think I want to do that. Are you interested into that, guys? Are you interested into that? Okay, next is Shirobon Fox by NNA. Alright. Yeah, by the way, the hitbox is very wonky. The way it work it is the hitbox kind of work on the editor, but it's completely different than in Unity. Because the editor has been done in Flash, and I'm gonna keep it in Flash because in Unity it takes forever to compile, and I'm really way more comfortable with Flash, and also prototyping faster, you know, with the loading an MP3, creating the text file, or creating just an image. You know, I create an image, I press Control Enter, and bam, it's on the screen. So I don't have to think or whatever. And yeah, so I like to have like the mock-up stage or the prototype of a level, and when it's done, I take the TXT, put that into Unity, and there I fine-tune all the collision here. So maybe one day I'll put it more, I'll make something out of all the, I'll make real collision right over there, you know, I'll try to synchronize both. But yeah, right now it doesn't really advantage me to do that because the result is only at the end. So yeah, maybe one day when we're gonna have like 1 million levels and we want to share them with each other or something like that, yes, we should have like a system, a collision system that worked on both sides. But yeah, that's number one. Lash, you're killing me. No, the suspense. So I'm gonna play it right after this sip of water. Are you guys ready? I don't know. I cannot see your chat if you guys are ready. Okay, shut up. Let's do it. Oh, nice. Okay. So you can see here, the is actually synchronized that, so I like that. That's pretty cool. It fits the music. That is quick. Those warning, there's probably only 1 second in there. So like me, I like it, but Joe Hamburger will be like, this is impossible to avoid. Holy shit! Holy shit! How am I supposed to avoid that? There's no warning! Nice. Like it though, like I have a big smile on my face. However, I'm like, there's no warning. People will get mad at me if I release that. People will be super angry. Oh, look at that. Whoa, shit, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Nice. NNA. My friend. A lot of enemies, a lot of different enemies. Oh, it finished there. Oh my god, I was waiting for the drop. Oh, NNA, ladies and gentlemen, with this beautiful orbit level, really like it, dude. That's freaking awesome. I did not expect of it. This is the first time I tried it, by the way. I did not try it secretly and now acting like, oh, that surprises me. No, this is the very first time I tried it, you know. I think it was Mike or Emily. It says like, so how about the levels? I was like, I didn't play it. I want to do it. I don't want to do it. That orbit was pretty sweet. Yep. Alright, so I do have some comments as well on this one. But I'm going to skip on the other thing as well. So I want to finish it up. We have That Lost Gamer. That Lost Gamer, which is the final one, I think, because I'm not sure. I think I only received 3. I can check my email afterwards, just in case. Otherwise, Hunter can validate that for me. Can tell me that. They were awesome. Yeah, these were awesome entries. Yeah, man, the bar is already high. You guys had like, did you have like a week or so? I don't even know if you had like an entire week to do it. And now I'm lingering around the play button again. I'm just like, am I gonna play? Hang on, I'm hungry. Hang on, I need some coffee before starting the level. Yup, there's only 3. All right. We need to see Lartland. Oh yeah, Lartland afterwards. I'm gonna do this one as well. Yeah, and Shiraban is here as well. So I really love that Shiraban is actually here. You're getting all the exposure. He gets all the exposure with him, with his hundreds of Shiro babes surrounding him. All right, shut up and play. So this is that one bullshit. Oh, nice. This is That Lost Gamer. Stop. Okay. That was... Holy shit, okay. Ah! For real? Holy shit. I forgot an enemy. What? That was beautiful. I want more of that. That was freaking awesome. Fuck. Guys, I'm impressed. I'm also very panicky. Go away, the circle of death. Ah. It feels like I'm acting or exaggerating, but I'm not. It's like, be in my shoes, guys. This is the very first time ever that I try a level that I did not create, like that I'm not familiar with. Because the other one, I did 35 levels. I pretty much did all of them. Oh, it's so. And I was That Lost Gamer. Guys, oh my god, I did not expect that. I did not expect that. I mean, the level editor is super wonky. It's super, it's like, it leaks oil. here and there. It stinks. It's buggy. But yeah, it did the job, you know? It does the job. So I did not expect to give that to people who is not familiar with. Play with it with only a week in 7 days and be able to give like a really nice creative touch. Sorry, I'm losing words. There you go, man. This is the first time Lash actually knows what it's like to play. Exactly, Hunter. That's basically it, and it makes me burp. Yeah, it's the first time I played Just Shapes and Beats for real. Because usually I'm just like, when is it gonna stop, you know? Like, when I play Just Shapes and Beats, the only thing that goes into my mind is, I hope it won't crash. And that's real. That's the thing, you know? And I see a bug, and like, I see something, I just missed some polish there. So I only see the negative side of the game, you know? I can only see the positive side of the game via somebody else. So if somebody else is playing the game and having fun, I'm like, oh, cool. Okay, so I guess this is cool, you know? But, yeah, if I'm alone, no, I'm never gonna play Just Shapes and Beats. I'm just afraid it's gonna break in my face. So it's like Job, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, guys, those were fantastic. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have to decide a winner. Again, friendly contest, there's no prize, but you're gonna have all the fame, all the Shiro babes. All the Shiro babes will be for you. That's gonna be your prize. Okay, so we're gonna do a stropple. How do I do a stropple again? How do I do a stropple again? And I'm gonna put like my stropple. Is that no? I can't even fucking spell stropple. I will personally call you my babe. There you go. Shirobon will call you his babe. Oh, nice. So that's the price. That's the price of this week. All right. That was pretty cool. I have to admit, we also have to admit, guys, that the song makes it very cool, right? The song is in it for a big, what's the expression? Is a big part of it. There we go. You should replay in the resist. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Winners, okay. First was Golden Dusky, I believe, and then was NNA, and then that last gamer. Okay. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna close the music and I'm gonna repeat it. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna do this. They are in order. I'm gonna put it in the chat right over there. And I'm gonna replay them without saying a single thing, alright? Because I don't want to alter your judgment. Boom! Alright, here's the stropple. And I wanna start with the first one, Golden Dusky. And I'm gonna restart the level editor because that's how clunky it is. You have to restart it pretty much every 5 minutes or so because it gets broken. Alright, here, cue the music. Cue the Shirobon. Coffee, please. forgot it was abrupt like this. Alright, Golden Dusky, ladies and gentlemen. Next one, NNA. NNA. See you around, Hunter. Let me know how this business meeting goes. And there you go, that was NNA, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause for NNA. Now that last gamer. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go, guys. Alright, now is the time to vote for that thing over there. Now I don't want to... hang on. I want to see the thing once again, but I don't want to see if you guys... Okay, yeah. The result is not shared. So, again. It's not public? For real? Is it not? Is it not public? No, it is public. I can see people voting already. And also, I've thought about doing this and Alright. Oh, the level is there. Okay, not the poll. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, the editor is not public already. Your face is public. Here's come Mike with his beautiful remark. So the thing with the level editor is, yes, it's kind of public. Every week or so, we opening the level editor to another subset of people. Ideally, 10 people. But yeah, and we are the form to get the editor is open now. I think that Mike can send you the link if you want. And if you want to get it, but yeah, since the editor, if we release that into the wild and say, hey, the Just Shapes and Beats guys did this, we are gonna be in We're gonna have a bad time, says Sans right over there. We're gonna have a bad time if we do that, because it can get back in our face with copyright strike and important people that want money and want to suck us dry of everything, you know. So we want to be sure that everything is okay. Alright, I'm gonna put another song for now. Wow, I just saw on the other computer I did not buy Shirobon's album. I bought it on this album, on this computer. So if I play a song over there, there's a little heart saying like, hey, it's time to open your wallet instead of your heart, something like that. And if you click no thanks, the heart breaks down. I was like, oh, it's so cute. Suck us dry. Yeah, what's the problem of every... Oh. Okay, I'm gonna give it like another 5 minutes or so. Meanwhile, I can give my person... no, I'm gonna have to stop the contest first. Yeah, so I'll go back, because if I give my personal comment on it, it's gonna drive you... it's gonna alter the result a little bit. So, I'm gonna go back here. TwitchCon, ladies and gentlemen, next week. TwitchCon! So, next week I won't be streaming because I'll be at the Streaming Kingdom. Yeah, I think I take a plane on Wednesday. So, in like 6 days from now. And yeah, so I will be at TwitchCon. If you guys are over there, I'll be the guy with the glasses and the long hair. And that is socially awkward, and that's very super tiny. So if you want to see me, just say hey, and I give free high fives and all. So yeah, I'll be over there. So that means that we won't be able to stream next week. Speaking of streaming, I just wanted to say a new schedule. I'm gonna start to stream at 3 p.m. EST, at the same time as I do today. It was supposed to be 2 p.m. EST, but I just realized that if I do that, let me tell you a little bit of my schedule. Kids go to school, and that's more like this. And at 15h, kids come back from school. All right. So if I start at 3, yes, you're gonna be like, oh my god, you're a terrible father, right? No, the point is, after school, usually my wife go fetch the kids and start his homework and everything, you know, so she's already taking care of that. But the thing is, if I start streaming at 2, I lost like an hour where I'm alone with my wife. And, you know, when you have 3 kids, time, like, when your kids are around, you don't count as a human being, right? You don't exist. Everything is for them. So yeah, I just realized like earlier. Yeah, it's a very personal and a very selfish argument, but not really selfish. But anyway, it's a very personal argument, just because like my wife was like, "Hey, you want to go walk?" And I was like, "Oh, I have to stream in like half an hour," and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. You know, I can delay the stream to a little bit later so we can spend more time. And I just realized that with my older schedule, I always lost an hour that I can spend. Like I can use to spend time with my wife, to spend more time with her. You know, because she's back to school as well, so she has a lot of stuff. We both work from home, but yeah, basically. That was a way too much explanation just to tell you guys that new schedule 3 p.m. EST. Anyway, that's gonna happen. Wise word from Papa Latch. Poor Dad Latch. Yeah, it's cuddling time. No, we just went outside actually. We just walked for an hour and a half. And yeah, you know, it was just good to have a little talk and just casual talk together, you know. Or just like walk outside. And sometimes we don't even talk. We just go and walk, and then we're like, yeah, okay, it was nice, you know, because we're always together. At one point, you don't always have a conversation, but at least when you force yourself to be together a little bit more, you know, It's better. And she's a teacher. She will be an eternal student, basically. I can go on and on and on, but she's I want to say she's addicted to knowledge. I can put it that way. So she made 3 years of guitar classic, or 4 years, I think. And then she became a doula, and then she became a blogger, but like a professional blogger for a travel blogger, and everything into traveling. Like, she's passionate about traveling as much as I'm passionate into video games, you know. So that's why I'm always like in Asia, or Europe, Australia, or whatever. Like, she's preparing all the stuff, and she's like, "Hey, we're going over there." All right, and I'll just keep working. And nowadays she's an editor, so yeah, she does a lot of stuff. How about that contest? Are we ready to get a result? How about 2 more minutes? I want to give it 2 more minutes, guys. Golden Dusky NNA, that last game. Whoops. Not that last game, but that last gamer. Anyway, you get it. You get it. I forgot how cold it is here in October. I shouldn't find a reason to go. It's freezing cold, indeed. Addicted to facts? What? I lost track of the chat. Oh, play Larkland level in meanwhile. Yes. Glide. That's an excellent proposal. Idea. How the fuck did I forgot idea? Okay, so it's for another song. I don't even know the song this time. So I don't know the song, and I don't know anything. I don't know jack shit. So I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. So Larkland came to me and said, "Hey, I had fun with your editor. Your, not your wife, but the level editor." Hey, I had fun with your wife. Oh, alright. Was it cool? Alright, let's try it out. Boop! Larkland, ladies and gentlemen, your favorite moderator. Go! Oh, it's super sad. Close to me. Close to me. Oh shit, okay. Nice. Those hurt. So the old particle there, I think they hurt as well. Okay. Ah! Holy shit! You're a madman! Larkland! What have I done to you? You're a madman! Larkland! You wanna kill me or something? Is it because I don't pay you enough? What's happening? Alright, Larkland. It's all good. I'm gonna give you a raise, alright? Please, make it stop. Larkland. It keeps growing, look at that. Oh, fuck! I love this song. The song is amazing. I'm being poked from everywhere. it over? No, it's not. It's not over. It's not over. Damn it. Yeah, since you. Oh my God. It's a creepy man speaking in my ears now. Is it over? I think it's over. Oh shit. Okay. I do want to hear music though. Just wanted to hear music now at this point. Insane. Okay. On this beautiful note, Lordland, man, you're a madman. I'm not gonna put your name in there because you might steal the show. Torturing Latch on stream with his own creation was Lordland's dream. Difficulty level, Simon. All right. Did I fucked it up? Did I fucked it up? Can I see the link again? Okay, no, I think we're good. View result. NNA! Is that it? 27 votes. NNA is our winner. I do believe. I think that NNA with his orbit freaking stole the show. Congratulations! NNA! I think it's safe to say right now, NNA is the winner. Is it? Yes! What? Yeah! NNA! Congrats, NNA, my friend! Ah, sweet. And you win! You win! Shiro babes everywhere. So Shiro buns, there you go. NNA my babe. NNA my babe. Oh, that's beautiful. I had a ton of fun, guys. So glad that you guys picked it up and did some stuff. Let's do it again, all right? It was my first fix. I want more. I want more of that. I want to chase the dragon for the rest of my life. All right? I got my first fix, and now I want more of that. So let's do that. More and more and more in the future. Alright, so to go back on the chat, to get back on track. NNA, by the way, we're gonna pick your name like on side. You'll be the first official winner over there. You know, it's just that we don't know how to process the contest. Again, we're looking away for ways to give stuff to you as a winner of the contest. And if we find something in the future, I'm gonna go back in time and retroactively give the prize. All right. So if something happens like this, you know, we'll be cool. But in any way, you're the winner. You deserve all the fame. I don't know. Can I do something? I think I can do something. Hang on. I got something in mind. Do 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 do. Can I don't see anything. Oh. Okay. I think I'm gonna be able to do something. I think I'm gonna be able to do something in a second. I'll do something in secret, alright? If you want, I could link a short clip of the level I'm working on. I'm still pretty rough. It's still pretty rough, and I want to add to this section, but it's looking alright. Yeah, sure, why not? Sure. Did you see what Golden and I found? Not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Was it a dead corpse? Was it a dead body? Usually a corpse is already dead. I don't think you can say dead corpse, because that's pretty redundant. That's pretty redundant. We need commentary on the levels. Yes, I will do that in an instant. I just want to celebrate NNA first, and then I will go through all 3 levels. I'm gonna give you guys like 15 minutes or so, like 10 minutes or so per levels, and try to get like the entire thing. Sent it on Discord, clip fine. You guys are sending me a bunch of stuff I need to watch. Hang on. Level progress. So let me check that out. Oh yeah, you did it on live.
Just for good measure, this is shit what I got so far.
Hang on.
Just for good measure, this is shit what I got.
I know that song too. Nice. Oh, cool. I like it.
Just for good measure.
That is pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. Was who Cat Boop? Cat Boop. Thank you very much, man. This guy is from Tokyo Machine. I'm pretty sure it's Tokyo Machine. I think it's Biscuit or something like that. Is it Tokyo Machine? Bounce. Yeah, because there's actually that song. What's the name of the song again? What's the name? Tokyo Machine. Because that song, Epic, that's new. 3 hours ago? Is that for real? Yeah, it was a new song from Tokyo Machine just came out. Like 3 hours ago, literally before the stream. Fuck it. Fuck it, I want to hear that. And then I'll come back to the show. It's a sign from God itself. Himself. I think it's himself, not itself. It really feels like it will be a good song for the boat. Definitely boat level, I know, right? I'm still working on that thing, by the way, guys. Oh, man. That's normal. I'm just doing a thing. That's normal here. I'm just preparing one thing. Oh, damn it. It's kind of work. Boom. Okay. I wanted to put your name on a stream and say congratulations, NNA. I want to put that, but it doesn't work. It works-ish. It works-ish. I want to put at least text. Let's do that at least. NNA is the winner. Congrats. Boom. Can I put it like here, for example, and like select the color or something? Outline. Can I do the outline and make it black like this? And then is our winner. Look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna remove. This is super professional, guys. Isn't it? Alright, I'll remove my Twitter and I'll do this. And then it is our, how about our winner? Our winner. Congrats! There you go. It's right over there. So at least we underline it a little bit. Alright, for those who just arrived, we made a little contest that we're gonna do every week or so to create levels based on a specific song with my level editor. The level editor that I created to create Just Ships and Beats, to create levels from Just Ships and Beats. So we are slowly opening the level editor to a bunch of people, about 10 per week-ish. The level editor, the reason why we're doing that is because the level editor is super clunky. It leaks oil, it's buggy, it crashes a lot, but it works. That's the tool I use myself to create all the levels in Just Shapes and Beats. Not always me personally, I had other people help me out on a couple of levels, but I think I made like 30 of them, basically. So yeah, it was really helpful to do that. So now, because a lot of people have been asked to have this editor, I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let's put that at least. Let's give it to people to in a way that we can still keep control of it, you know, because we didn't want to push it out live on internet and like have a million people create stuff and then have Taylor Swift come back at me and say, hey, you owe me money because that guy on internet used your name and you're making money and I'm Taylor Swift and I want your money, you know, for example. Nothing against Taylor Swift, you know, that's not the point, but the point is we want to be sure that we don't get our ass sued, because I like my ass. I want to keep my ass unsued. Do you don't bubble for? Oh yeah, that's why I was looking at the Tokyo Machine. I wanted to say that the song at the beginning of the game of Just Shapes and Beats was that's Cookie. No, that's not this one. Maybe Bubble? I think there's like 5 songs from Tokyo Machine. Bubbles. Is that it? Nope. Nope. No. I think it was something City. No. Pixel? Yes, this one. So I went to Danimal Cannon and asked him, can you make a song that looks like this part in this song? And I give him like 7, this part. But it's like 7 seconds long, so I could not use this one and put it in the game because it goes to something else. The entire song is very cool, you know, but after that it goes to so I cannot use that for a UI for interface. But that very first part here, that part, so that's what I give to Danimal for reference for that beautiful song at the beginning of GSB. Okay, it's almost. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys like 10 minutes each. I'm giving a maximum because I feel that I can speak forever, alright? So I'm just gonna play, stop, and give my my feedback. That is not the correct song. Oh yeah, I forgot to see what you guys found. How can I guess? Hang on, I'm just gonna not show this, just in case. You guys have found what? A Twitch clip. Oh, okay, you could have sent the clip here. Boom. All right, go.
That's actually super interesting. I'm gonna clip this and send it to Latch.
Oh yeah, okay, I saw that.
Hey man, look
the
what I
circle that goes like.
discovered. You can put
I did see
enemy
it.
groups inside enemy groups and do stuff like this.
It's lagging as hell though, but it does work.
Oh, so beautiful.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, he sent me that over the Discord channel. All right. What else was on the list? There was one last thing. Yeah, the new album of the week. I'm gonna keep that at the end. Okay, so is that Yep. I'm gonna put it like this. Load. No, not this. Just shapes and beats. Visual art. Fan art. No, not fan art. Level design. Weekly contest. Golden Dusky. Go! We got 10 minutes. Right there, I feel that the biggest thing that pops into your head, like the most important, the thing in the music that I hear the most is that thing, and there's nothing in the visually represented on this one. So that will be the old. By the way, I'm gonna be an ass now. All right, okay. I said it was fantastic, and I do mean that. But right now, I want to be like super picky and like this not good. This misses that. This, yeah, you know. So don't go cry. If you want me to stop, I will stop and keep going saying good things. But right now I'm in asshole mode. All right, like no feeling mode. Right off the bat as well, there's no camera movement. I don't feel the beat going in. So something very, 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 very easy you can do is go like this and go create a cam beat like this, and you do like 25 and you put it up. All right. So every time I click 3, for example, and what you do. Now it's gonna be way more fun, way more, you're gonna feel the beat, especially when you play. You force your head to go like this. This thing... Okay, so this is kind of the main part of your level. This is kind of the theme of your level. Those little serpents here, those little snakes. This is what distinguishes your level right now. But there's something that I cannot put my hand on it. There's something I don't like about this pattern. It feels like it wants to be something and something else at the same time, but my brain cannot process like what it wants to be into a beautiful shape. Maybe because there are squares. And the square doesn't want, like, I want to put the squares into square boxes in my head, but they're moving into a circle pattern. So maybe just changing the visual will do it. I'm gonna try it, like right now. Square Paradise, I think, which one is it? Okay, I'm gonna take a round spike because those are spikes. Like this, how about that? Yeah. So it feels okay, and now the thing is, I feel that they should be there like way faster and way longer, and you put the beat into the camera instead. If you want the player to feel the beat, you don't always necessarily need an enemy creation on the beat. Sometimes you can just make something beautiful and then you move the camera on the beat, and that's more than enough, you know. The player will feel just wanted to move his character on the beat, like I did just earlier here, you know. Like the fact that it appear on the beat, that's cool, but if you add it with the old cam beat as well, mwah, mwah. So here what I would do is decrease the delay of something like that. Okay, I have 7 minutes left. I'm gonna come back to this one here. But yeah, there's something I like that it's your signature, so you have something for your level. But there's something I can't put my hand on it. It's like I would play with those little thing for a while. I would play with those parameter. I would put like 5 for maybe like a little bit less, like this. How about that? What? No, I think I messed it up. That's worse. No, I think it's the speed that I don't like. Okay, so I'm gonna put that back, maybe 100, and here I'm gonna put like 2 instead. How about that? Okay, hang on. There's too much stuff on the screen. Boop. How much time do I have? I have 6 minutes left. Now, I don't understand what's happening here as well. Okay, I'm gonna move on, but there's something I can't put my hands on it, you know. I wouldn't release that. Okay, let me go back to where it was, about here. Again, beat, 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 beat. There's no such thing as too much screen shake. Yes, there is such thing as that, but yeah, you know, screen shake adds a shit ton of feeling. Oh, that part here is my favorite part of the level. This is my favorite part of the level. There's nothing right now in any of my level that does that. And I was expecting to see more of that, or I was not expecting, but I was hoping to see more pattern of that. But right now you have two things that try to conflict. You know, you only need like one visual theme, and then you play with that visual theme. You try to exploit it. You know. So right now you have the little snakes that I ruined earlier. Those snakes right here. That is something. So that's already like a nice hook. And you also have where is it? That thing, which looks very good. But you have two ideas in the same level. What I would do is take one of those ideas and put it aside in your little box of idea, and in another level you try to exploit that thing, you know, because that pattern over here, that's pretty cool. You could make something that just like locks on the player or locks at somewhere, you know, put a lot of warning and lock somewhere, a lot of warnings on the other side, and maybe like appear a square after that, or you could, oh shit, you could create a square in the middle of the screen, and when it disappears, it explodes in those lines like this, you know. That would be very nice. So the lines, I would take the line concept, put it into another level, and try like how many times can I exploit this single enemy. And that will make a level in itself. And on this level, the snake idea, like how can I exploit the same mechanic? Because right now, the snake, you have it 3 times, but they appear basically at the same place. A third one at the end, but that's it. Maybe like vertically, like diagonally, or it starts, or it makes like a freaking tentacle monster with a round spike in the middle. Like, go nuts, you know. So you pick one thing and you try to go nuts with that single idea, and that's what makes the best levels. I broke the level. Okay, yeah, I have to restart my lids there. Sorry, you haven't seen that. Cam beat! I want camera beat! Okay, this had no warning at all. Are there those? Oh, they are warning. Okay, good. I didn't say that. In the editor, there's a bug where the warning of the walls does not appear. So that's all right. That's all right. In the real game, you should have seen like a warning zone. This part is boring. Oops! I just said it my way. I told you it wasn't an ass mode, but it feels like it needs more love. Just the bomb like this. Okay, so the exploding spikes like this, they are good. They're good to make a panicking situation out of something that's already okay. For example, NNA made an orbit that goes like, whoa! It's cool, it looks cool, and you're like, oh, you're satisfied. You're just like admiring the show, and you're like, oh, that's very cool. However, it's very easy to avoid. So now the exploding spike can just like add it up on top of that, or just tell a player, okay, you have to move around, do something, you know? So you can use it that like this. But just the exploding spikes on its own, it's very easy to avoid. Look at that! I'm a master! I'm a freaking... Oh, I got hit. Okay, never mind. Okay. My point didn't work at all. But yeah, it's very, very easy to avoid. So it feels a little bit... it could... That's where you could use, like, I like the fact that you're putting everything closer like this. So if you pick one theme like the snake one and make like more of the same but with a closer environment, that would be nice. Like, for example, put a snake in the middle that goes like, whoa, like this, and it stays. And then you make a wall on the left side and a wall on the right side on the beat. Bam, 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 like this. So you have to dash through the snake to avoid the thing, and once you have that pattern done, you put a bunch of spikes. So now, you know, you tell a player, hey, you have to do this to avoid, and then you just put a bunch of spikes in there, and they're just like, oh my god, you know, you're trying to follow up with all the information that is there. All right. I think it's more the same for the rest. Is it? Oh, we're done. We're done. And it's been 11 minutes. I'm gonna switch from the other side. So, Golden Dusky, all in all, great ideas that you had with the snakes part. Cool. The lasers that goes like, like this. If you create another level and you don't have any ideas, try to like pick the lasers and make as much as iteration of it. I feel that you have something there. The laser is definitely the highlight of your level. I feel that you can do a lot, you know. Again, like what I would love to see with the lasers, I probably don't have time to do it, but it's the same thing I did with Wicked. Let me show you Wicked. Alright. My brother once gave me Wicked, and he made the square, whenever the square disappeared, whenever the square appeared, it was throwing a bunch of stuff everywhere on the screen. Let me show you. I think it's there. Yeah, okay. So in Wicked, it does this whenever it hits something. So his first idea was to create this. Like this. Whoops. Okay. Okay, there we go. So whenever it was appearing like this with 0 rotate speed, like this, It was doing that, but there was no warning to do that, and the spikes was going like, woo, was going nuts. So instead, I told him, how about doing it on the outro instead of the intro? So what happens is first, there's something, a beam like this that says, get out of this point, you know? Get out of this. So usually the player will try to avoid this part as much. You know, he's not gonna stand here. No, he's gonna try to be at least here, you know? And then you do the little square here to single to say like, hey, an enemy coming there. And when it disappears, it actually explode into those things. So this, you know, so you can see that he explode into things instead of appearing and shooting stuff in the same direction. So my recommendation, like one thing I can see you can do with the lasers would be exactly that. You show a square, and then when it disappears, it goes out into lasers like this. That would be pretty cool. So you make one square like this, you make it explode into a safe position, you go like, boo, like this. It's super easy to avoid. You make another one, and then you go nuts with that crazy idea. You like tilt the square a little bit and put lasers in diagonal, blah, 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 you know? Stuff like that. Anyway, next level. Next level. I hope you like that, by the way, guys. Again, like, I feel like no feeling mode is super important if you want to get better. And I know that it's a hard part. Whenever I show my level to the rest of the team, sometimes it's like, I don't like that part. It's like, I spent 7 hours on the rest of the levels, you know? Can you say I'm good first, and then say this part is boring? But that's very important, and you like most of the time they're right. So yeah, okay, hang on. You brutalized Golden. You brutalized Golden. No, I said it was good. I said it was good. And you guys vote for him as well, so there you go. I have 0 game dev XP, but I want to become a game dev. Sweet, man. All the fame, all the money, everything. Everything that you will not have if you become a game dev. Fame. A woman. Glory. Riches. All the thing you will have to sacrifice to become a game dev. Beautiful. We actually had a nice thing with our accountant. The accountant saw the numbers, the sales for Just Shapes and Beats, and he was saying like, oh, that's doing good. And it's doing good for you guys, you know. What are we doing being accountant? We should have become game dev. And I just replied to him like straight on the spot. He's a cool friend, by the way. It was like all in friendly, but I said like, yeah, you should have spent 10 years of your life with like half a salary and hoping that one day will work. And it was like, oh, okay, you got me. Because that's basically it, you know, like for 10 years in a row, I have like half of the salary I could have if I was working into a coding shop in there, you know. That was very easy for me to raise my salary. But now, instead I decided to do what I love, and after 10 years, we finally have a success. Okay. NNA, it's your turn now. It's your turn to go away screaming and crying. The Gordon Ramsay of GSB. What is this? You call that a plate? I call that shit! Okay. Right there, way too much stuff on the screen. It's like 4 seconds in, and you're playing with 3 ideas. You have like 3 ideas right off the bat. It's cool though. Visually it looks good. Visually it looks good. So you nailed it on this part. But yeah, there's too much stuff on the screen. I will get rid of this because you don't play with it again. So I will say like bye bye. And the other thing is okay. So your warning. That's good enough. That's good enough. Like 2 seconds is the sweet spot for beginners, like for the normal difficulty. 2 seconds is the sweet spot, but 1500 can do it as well. So it's hard here. The walls usually represent the beats. It's easier for your mind to associate something on the screen on drum or bass or the beat than on melody. It has to be something. If you want to put it like on melody, it's harder. I just want to say that it's harder. Like if there's like a drop of like in Yokuman stage, you can do something for that, you know, because like it feels like a stairway with a something going down on the piano. That works fine. But every time I want to say, where's the screen shake? There you go. Like 90% of the time when I try to associate a visual to a melody instead of the bass, it was very hard to convey it. I was unsatisfied. So yeah, anyway. But it's not that big though. I mean, you kind of get it anyway. This here, bad. This here is bad. Why? The concept is cool, but don't actually. It's very easy. Here you're doing it on the right side, so just change the two. Put this one there and this one there. Why? Because at the beginning of the game, it's 3 seconds in. I'm just having my controller, I'm looking at my controller, and I'm like, where am I already? You know? So at the beginning of the game, you are here on the left side. And throughout the Just Shapes and Beats, there's a non-written rule where every enemy comes from the right. Or I want to say the danger zone is on the right, the safer zone is on the left. But at the beginning of the game, like at the very beginning of the song, put stuff on the right side. If you want to teach a concept to the player, right side. If you want to punch him in the face and challenge him, left side. So at the beginning of the level, put stuff on the right. You know, you're just like busy doing this. All right, cool. Like, oh, okay, that happens here. And now there's another one on the left side, but there's no way to see. That goes there. So something I'm doing these days is something very easy. I put a enemy group like this. I use the beam. I open this up. I say I want it down. I want X multiply by, I'm gonna say like 50. The time, I'm gonna say X multiply by 50 as well. The warning, yes, I do want a warning down like this, blah 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 blah. I don't want to shake on idle. I could shake on idle, but whatever. It's not it's not X actually, it's actually this. I want to say X plus this, all down, blah blah blah. Probably gonna need about 20 of them. So before the shake, 0. Before the shake, is it the? I'm gonna put warning there. Warning, and here 2000. All right. Whoa, that's way too much. Okay, hang on. Not. I'm gonna put like 30 instead, and maybe like 15. There we go. Look at that. You know, so that creates something. First, it creates something visually fun to watch, but also it creates a warning. So, not 15, that's too much. And here, I want to even make it a little bit faster, so I'm going to put 30 instead. Alright, so you go like this. Wait. You know, now we can play with the timing a little bit because it doesn't fit with the music anymore. But you get the idea. And also it feels, actually it should be on the opposite. It should be on the opposite. So I'm gonna say like X minus all that thing, and I'm gonna say 300. So it's gonna feel like I'm breaking the edge of the screen and then it's gonna explode. I think it's gonna make a better effect. Yeah, I expected better. Anyway, the point is you can use a visual thing that's super easy to avoid, but to convey the information to the player. Hey, get the hell out of there! Or one thing I always do as well is just put a wall. You take this, you put that there, and you just say like, I want it a 0, a down, auto shake, no. And we got a new sub! Mr. Rags, what up? Why doesn't it appear? Ah, there you go. Yeah. So you can combine the two, you know, you put a wall. So it shows the player to get away. Anyway, next. This is on the beat. This is on the beat. I like it. It's a little bit fast though. I think it's probably 1,000, right? Yeah, it is 1,000. 1,000 is too fast. When I create a harder version of levels, secret, and don't want to spend too much time talking about that. But when I do a harder version of levels, I put the time down to 1,000 instead of 2,000. So, yeah. But that doesn't count into the contest, right? I mean, it's gonna be more challenging, and I think that people who actually create the levels know Just Shapes and Beats by heart, so they want to be challenged, so they're making like harder difficulty. So it's never gonna be like, oh, it was too hard, you know, just like if I were to use that song into the main game at normal difficulty, 2,000. And you know, at this point, you can remove the warning that you tell player. Those things. Have you been hurt, NNA? Have you been hurt for doing that? This is way too fast. Like, it's impossible to dodge. Well, impossible. I guess we're gonna say like, well, I've been able to avoid it all the time, but that's way too much. I'm gonna put 15 just to see. It's still too much. I think that 8 is the maximum I use usually. Yeah. Yeah. This is dodgeable, but it's you know, that looks easier like this, you know. Now it looks a little bit more boring than before, but I think that's slower, bigger, and more. There's an asterisk to more, but definitely slower but bigger. Yeah, like put more in that scenario here. Put more of it. But slower. If you just like have a small thing that goes like ta 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 in your face, it's gonna put the player will want to punch you in the face. Also, okay, so you played the no, that's me when I did that earlier. You changed the theme already, so we can argue that. Those beam over here, where are they? The beam. So we can argue that the beam follow the same pattern that you had before, you know, you're just exploiting that, but I don't feel that connection that much. There's no cam beat as well here. Camera beat, camera shake over there. And what else? Yeah, you're introducing two elements at the same time here, and that I try to avoid that the most as possible. I like to say like, okay, this melody equal this thing, and then I tell the player one thing at a time. This is an enemy that goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you're good. This is another enemy, and either you just add it up on top or you put it singularly, and then you combine the two. But introducing two enemies at the same time, I try to avoid that. But I like the addition here, though. I like the addition. You use the exploding spike the same way I was talking before. You know, you use to complete something that is easy-ish to avoid. You just want to create more panic to something that's already visually compelling. So you just want to say like, okay, this is the visual focus, this is the visual theme, and now it's quite easy to avoid, so how about just some exploding spike in your face? So So that's exactly what you did here. And that's the centerpiece, ladies and gentlemen! That is the centerpiece of your thing. I would say two things here. First, if this is your centerpiece, okay. For example, okay, when I create a level, I force myself to just create, and that's it. But when I find something that I'm like, I'm very proud of that thing, I go back and I erase everything-ish, and I try to get the player slowly to that big moment. So that, like, for example, if I made this level and I started like this, oh, I'm gonna play with ideas, I'm like, oh, that's alright, you know, that's okay. And then I create something like this, like the orbit, I'll be like, oh shit, I have it. And I will just go back in time, erase everything, and try to slowly get the player to that big moment, that big haha, you know, that was I was building the entire thing for. So yeah, if this is your centerpiece of your level, try to exploit more of it. Same way I was talking about Golden Dusky. Golden Dusky's visual signature was the lasers, you know, the 80s lasers. Yours is the orbit. Play with it. Don't put only one orbit. Make a shit ton of orbits. Try to exploit. Don't put like 7 of them in the same phrase, but I mean, try to exploit the orbit mechanic more. So make like smaller orbit at the beginning of the level, for example. When it goes like ba-dum, 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 an orbit building up. Ba-dum, 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 an orbit building up. Da-dum, da-dum. So you could play with that a little bit, you know. And then you play with a little bigger orbit at this place here, with some exploding spikes and beams and blah blah, slowly getting the player to just like this big centerpiece that you have over there. Because I mean, I'm gonna say this. I think you won by the orbit. I think that was the hook. You know, I think that what's made you the win. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. But I feel that was the strongest element of your song, and the strongest element that made you the winner. All right, orbit over there, orbit over there. Okay, so you create 3 orbits. You put the distance over there. Okay, so I want to make a little bit more of that orbit. All right. Okay, so first that freaking blue thing that's on my side, I believe. Anyway. What did you do? You took this thing? Okay, you took this thing with center, with line. Okay, I would do either one side or the other, plus I multiply by 0.5 like this, and size here plus 20 multiply by I. I want to try that. Yeah! Okay, so they all have a center. I don't like that. I'm gonna remove the center. I'm gonna remove the lines over there. So something like this, you know. Now the exterior have to be way faster than the interior. So I'm gonna say rotation speed here will be 1.2, and like this, like this. I'm always even do that. I'm a madman. How about that? Okay, that's way too fast. That was way too fast. Get it down a notch. That's not here I wanted to do anyway. That wasn't to the... that was here. Wow! Okay, that's too much. Anyway, I would play with that a little bit. The orbit was nice, but it was all exactly the same and exactly rotating in the same space. And this here should actually rotate on the other side. Make the first ring spin on one side, the second on the other side, and the third one on the other side. And that makes a really cool effect of like, what's happening? So yeah, so I would continue on that note. The orbit was nice, but you can polish it even more. Okay, let's continue. Hang on, I want to see the orbit again. Wow! That goes fast. It might be the opposite actually. The speed at the exterior should be slower than the interior. I think that's it. Anyway, you play with those parameters a little bit, and that'd be nice. Be nice. Okay. And I feel that the rest is pretty much the same, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Another thing I would say is here you're playing. Okay, I messed it up though. Hang on, I'm gonna try to repair what I did. Boom. Stop. One thing I don't like here. I kind of like this though. Okay, you're playing with like a 3D flat top view effect with the orbit, right? I think that the beam can work on that because the beam can be associated on like either top view or left view, but the fact that the drop falls into a gravity makes you feel like you're watching it like a side view, you know? And you also have like an orbit on top of it, and that makes weird. You playing with 2 dimension, 2 perspective, so pick one or the other. Like the cavern, the enter the substep, is that it? Subwoofer substep. The woofer substep, like the drop falls and the water goes up, you know, so your view's over there. It's not on top view, so there's other levels for that looks like top view. Pick one. Here, I like your effect. I like it. It goes exactly on the beat. However, the note is very fast, so the effect should not last like this. If it lasts like this, the note should, like the, how do you call that? There's 4 states into a note. There's the delay, I think. The sustain, I think is the sustain. But right now it's like black, 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 black. So it should, the outro here should be like maybe 3 and 50. Not fast enough. Even faster. And I'm gonna make it flash white. Yeah. You know, it feels like it's spreading to the music right now. Remember what I said about melody? I think that right now you're hitting like every note, and that works in that sense because it feels like a bloop, 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 like a drop of water or something. So yeah, that will make it a little bit better. I think it was a little bit too fast. I want to try with 200. Yeah. Yeah, now it works. Like I like it like this. I think there's a delay, but I think it's because of my streaming setup. And yeah, probably bigger rounds, actually. Probably a little bit bigger. Probably on a little bit bigger. And some of them are outside the thing, so you could do like 100, 100, and here that will be this minus 200, and same thing here, minus 200. So you can bake it up and say like, okay, this is this number, but I showed it like this, just so you know why did I put this random number over there. Boop. So like this, it's just freaking bigger. Boom. Yeah, I like it better that way. However, you have played with the different lots of different theme. That's a recurrent thing, by the way. Like I remember the first time I give my the editor to my brother. First, everything was so fucking fast. Everything was like, every spikes or every square were going like very fast. And I was like, dude, slow down. So I took his stuff and like cut everything by 3. The speed was like off the chart. So I slowed it down a lot. And then I said like, you just put like every single enemy in the same level. Like pick 1 or 2 and play with them. Try to find like one concept and do that. So after that he was laughing and he found like a different concept and play with one concept. One of his concept was he made the hype. So one of his concept was to take a pure square like this, create a plus. I don't remember which one is the plus. Oh, I got it! Right on it. But he placed a plus on the screen, and whenever the plus was appearing, he made it spin, so it looked like a fan. And out of the fan, he made like a bunch of square spinning around. So it was like, there you go, you got your theme. Pick this up and play with it, So yeah, all in all, very cool level. And you had what's the most difficult into creating a level. You had your theme. You had the hook, and we can clearly seeing that because you're the winner. So play with that. Like you found the hook, and then you. You have to make your strong moment count. So you have to say like, okay, this is the big finale. I'm gonna make everything go slowly building into that big finale, and will explode that thing. Whew. Okay, next, I spent way too much time. Next is with that Lost Gamer. Okay. What was the first level of your brother Lash? The first he did was a level that we cannot even use because it was based on Commando, the song Commando on Commodore 64. So it was an inside joke that he made. So I'm gonna say like Commando C64, and that's a freaking awesome song. So if you're not familiar with C64 song, I can understand why this is very aggressive, but the song itself is really cool. And I know that Ellen is banging his head right now. Ellen in the chat, we have very fond memory of that song. I grew up with that shit, alright? I'm an old dude. That was, okay, at my place, when I was a kid, my mom bought a computer, a Commodore 64, in 1983. And I was born in 84. So the computer was older than me. But I was 2 years old, I was playing Commando with a freaking diaper on me. And just like, there you go, blah, 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 shooting people and everything. So yeah, and Clement made a start, like he took the remix, the dubstep remix of Commando, and he made like loading appear in squares. So like, fuck man, like he took the time to manually put loading with squares. So he wrote something like a word with little squares. So like, you did that? It must have taken you like 7 hours to do that. But yeah. One question: the server tool took too long to respond in the intercode progress. I can't find anything really. Server tool took too long to respond. Oh yeah? So when you try to enter the code, it doesn't work. I actually have no way. By the way, I really love the games on BIOS. Sweet, thank you very much. I'm very sorry, but copy the code first and try it a few times. Seems to work eventually. Oh, VVDC might do that. I'm older than Lash as well. It's alright. It's alright. Being old is only in your head. I like to just say like I'm an old fart, but I don't really believe that, because when I go get my kid to school, I go fetch my kid to school, I can see all those business important guy, in suits and everything, and just like they smell properly, and they're like all tall, and they're adults, you know? They're cartoonesque adult. They look like they are important. And I'm here with my Juicy Beast t-shirt, like just going there. It's like playing in the playground with my kids. Just running around, shooting yourself, going on the swing. And yeah, like I forgot to become an adult, you know? And they're like, this man, he is not mature. He is I like the vocabulary to make a joke in there. But yeah, like I feel that I'm being judged slash I feel a little bit of jealousy from them as well. They're like, oh, this guy doesn't give a fuck, and I'm stuck in the suit in the boring job that I hate. So so all in all, I like to say I'm an old fart just because I like to make fun of myself. It makes a good joke. But in my head, dude, I'm like 3 years old. I still make penis jokes, so yeah. Alright, go. That pattern, I like. Whoa, okay, the explosion is way too big. The explosion is way too fast. And it's way too small. At this size, I would put them as warning. Like I would put them like it's not they don't even hurt you. So it has to be bigger. When the collision is very, very small, first the collision is very weird. It's really hard to convey to the player that you've been touched. Sometimes you'll be like, no, that didn't touch me. You know, it was way. So it's easier to say, like, when it's bigger, it's easier to say, hey, you've been touched, and the player will be like, oh, okay, that's fair. I was right there, you know. But when it's small, he's like, yeah, come on, that didn't touch me. So bigger, please. 25. Let's do that instead. Boom. There you go, and that looks beautiful. And I like to make it. Like. I would put this a little bit bigger as well. Like this, so this is easily identifiable. Boom! And I like the pattern actually, that's pretty cool. The pattern is pretty cool. Speed, please. I'm gonna put 4 instead. Just a little bit slower. Whoa, hang on. Okay, that's probably because it comes out of nowhere though. Hang on. Yeah, you are allowed to make stuff that comes out of nowhere. However, at least create a warning. So usually what I do is I put this, I'm gonna put this at exactly the, no, 360. Exactly the middle. Like this. And this is probably not using the warning, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do, hang on. I'm gonna do 0, and I'm gonna make this at 380 something. So it's exactly-ish at the same place. Okay, so it's still at the same place. Okay, hang on. Oh, that's why. Stuff in the middle, exactly in the middle. Boom! You know, so like this, you're allowed to do that. You know, you're allowed to. Yeah, look at that, nice. You're allowed to make something that goes in all directions. I say you're allowed. You're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want, alright? You're a big man or girl, alright? What I'm saying is, like, you're allowed to do something like this. Blah, because it looks cool visually. So now, like, you've ticked the first checkbox. It has my 3 rules is it has to be visually beautiful, it has to fit with the music, and then it has to be playable. And it's in that order, you know? So if it's visually beautiful, you're like, okay, I got something, how I make it fair, at least, you know? So now you have the first checkbox tick, but the third one, not so much. So what you can do, we have a new sub, Venom Corp. Venom Corp. It is supposed to come from Ball, I know. However, it is not an information that makes sense in this context over there. I know it's supposed to come from here. But the question is why this one and not this one and not this one? You know? Maybe a better information would be if you make two balls that it goes in there, and when they collide, boom, they explode. That makes sense. But there's no way to understand when they will separate, you know? So the pattern that they separate, that's cool. That's cool on its own, you know? So you can just play with that. You make it on the beat, and then, you know, it goes, it separate, and it makes kind of a virus-looking thing. That's pretty cool. However, making the explosion go out of one of them without any warning, that's not enough. You need to tell the player, hey, get the fuck out of that place. I need to stop swearing on stream. Maybe some kids are watching, but kids nowadays watch a lot of YouTubers that swears all the time. So I'm good. So yeah, it's supposed to come from the ball. Here, the proper number is okay. So it's 620. It's actually 640 because the size is 1280. So the middle is 640. But what you can do, however, if you don't want to mess up around, is you pick all of them and you add 20. So it's gonna add 20 to every one of them. You know, look at that. If I press enter, boop, they all change just a little bit. So they all shift. This is the number of what I've clicked, but in memory, there's like all the other position in there. And if I add anything, it's gonna add it up to all my selection right over there. So if I go back, okay, I'm at 620. I know that I'm offset of 20 from the center, so you can pick everything in there and you just add 20. Boop. And now everything is right on target. Beautiful. So it should come from the balls now as well. Look at that. Boom. You know, so that makes sense now actually. Like you say, you look. You make a target and you make something that goes in the target, and when it goes right in the center, it explodes. Bing, bing, bing. That's perfect. You know, you convey the information first. Hey, something might happen, and your brain expects something to happen when those little circles will be right perfectly aligned in the middle. Your brains fucking love that feeling. So they like when everything is aligned properly. So how about, boom, visually reward him with an explosion? Because explosion, come on. Who doesn't like explosions? Boom! You know, so you sing that with the music and you got a beautiful effect. So, here, I like what you did. It's weird. I like that you stop stuff here. If you want to do that to make it stop, I would like to create like a shake on the same time. So I would do like a camera shake, 25, 25, like this. So it will be more, it will make more sense. Because right now they stop out of nowhere and it kind of feels like a bug. Like it's like, is it intended? Did that break? And then you see them go like grab up, grab down, and you're like, oh, okay, no, that's good. But the first time it looks weird. However, if I put a shake, it's gonna tell the player, yeah, I know it looks broken. Wait a bit, you know? Yep, you know? You see that there's something wrong. Just with a shake, it makes like, hey, by the way, you know, I know what I'm doing. Come on with me. Just with a shake. And here, the little swing that you did, that's cool. It will be even better if you made an enemy group that do the gravity on one of each other with a little delay. So the first one will go like this, and will go up after that. I think it will be a way better effect. Right now it feels a little cheap. There's something, but you can do better. It feels like it needs a little bit more organic feeling, a little bit more. Okay, hang on. I lost track of stuff. I think I'm delayed now. Am I? Hang on. No, I'm alright. I feel it's a little bit delayed here. But I don't think it was delayed before. So I think there must be something wrong. This here, it feels weird. Like, they don't look as a group with their position, so they should not act like a group in their movement. Does this make sense? If, for example, you put a bunch of circles and form a triangle with the circles. Hang on, I feel like I need to animate for that. If you make a perfect line of circle, very aligned, you know, your brain will expect to have them move in the same pattern, and it will actually be like, yeah, okay, I understand. They are a group. They're all perfectly aligned. If they're randomly scattered on the screen and just move everything there, it feels like you're missing one part of the equation. So what I would propose instead, enemy group here, is just add a little bit of random 3. So I'm gonna do random 3, and yeah, like this. And you can even do yeah, you know, boom. So that looks more organic that way, you know. They're scattered, but they're all moving individually. So that's kind of the thing that I was trying to say earlier. Their position looked like they were individually aligned, but the movement was just like, hey, we are a group. But like, what army will scatter their soldiers? Like, yeah, be whatever you want, but as long as you walk exactly the same speed, that will be a weird position, you know. So like, do each one of them. So either it's a crowd, they're just like, oh my god, what's happening, I don't know. So each one are acting individually, or they are as a group. It's a perfect square filled with dots, you know. I feel like I'm talking about way like a shit ton of abstract thing right now. I'm trying to convey stuff that's very hard to understand or not understand. Oh, look at that. The movement is nice as well. It makes like a wave. It's cool. It's cool. I don't feel the necessity of having the shake over here. I would prefer to do this and make a cam beat instead. I feel it will make a better effect. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Okay. Hey, I said stop shaking. Stop shaking. Alright, now I effed up and I put this here in any direction. I'll put this and this instead. Alright, let's check it out again. Now with 100% more cam beat. Whoops. Holy shit! Oh, thank you very much for the cheers, man! Caligula Tyrol. I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you very much, man. Or dude, I should stop saying man all the time. This is my French brain, all right? Thank you very much, dude. Genderless person. Very generous, man. Thank you very much. I said men. There we go. You know, so that feels more like it. Because maybe instead you could do like this could be a bigger size, like this. So you go like this, but every time it goes like we were talking about, you take exactly the same thing, make it lower, and this one you shake on idle. So let's say, okay. Okay, that needs to be closer. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, that feels more like it. Okay, I want to create 2 more, probably here, I guess. Yeah, okay. So this and this I will put at 250 like this, and I will create a bit more of warning. Probably 500 will be good. And the first one I'll put 200 actually. Like this, and this one I'll put like this. And this size, I think it's gonna be I'll put the size that you put. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Okay, I don't like the outer circle. However, I feel it's a way better impact, you know. Very important to follow the beat. I think, look, I'm strangling you, like physically strangling you, right? So that, I feel that's a better way to do it. The other way as well would have worked, you know, if you want to say like, okay, I just want a cool pattern, but put some beats in there, that would have worked as well. I feel that this one has a stronger impact though. It goes like, I don't know, it creates like a stress. You could even make it even like worse and make it I want to strangle you, circle! Yep. Okay, let's continue. I already overboard, I guess. I'm 30 minutes late. But I like it! I hope you guys like it. Like, even if there was like 0 viewers, I think I would do it. Because I'm like, my eyes are popping up and I'm like, this is what I would do, blah, blah, blah. Okay. This laser should be on the... way more. I like this. That is cool, and that needs to be exploited more. I like it. Nice. So I like this curtain. However, I feel that it doesn't fit with the music here, at least. But a curtain is very cool. But you don't have time to analyze it, you know? It's in there, you're like, oh, it's gone. Oh, shit. And then you never see it again. So that will be like, kind of like what I said to NNA earlier. Like, the orbit was very nice, but you use it only once. Like, make it build a little bit more. Or the lasers for Dusky. I feel that I feel that this curtain over here could be something you could use a lot. But on its own here, it needs more iteration. Here, the opposite. Bigger means slower. So I think I would do this. Okay, it's not fast enough though. That's a minus one. Put I don't know, 10, I guess. Oh, it goes to 13. Oh. Okay. Multiply by 5. Yeah. Bigger is lower, and again here random of 40, 120 plus random of 40. Rampum. If I rampum, rampum. There we go. I feel like this looks better. There's one thing that I like about your level is that you pick one enemy, not one enemy, but one circle is the theme of your level. You can see it like at the beginning as well when you put a bunch of stuff on the screen on the player as well. So you can feel that you stick to one visual. So that's a plus. But you stick to one visual, that's a plus, but I would say that you miss a direction. You miss a you miss the theme, like one thing and one thing that you exploit, you know, the same thing. I'll be right back, I'm just thinking. Yeah. Explosion again, I like that. So you have very cool ideas. You know, those explosions over there, we were talking about having an explosion a little bit bigger at the beginner, like this, you know. So you picked, yeah, the visual being circles everywhere, that's a plus, but it misses direction. It feels like you had like a bunch of different ideas, but there's nothing cohesive, nothing that building up and says like, okay, this is what I'm working with the level right now. I would say like pick one of them like your favorite. This is my favorite. This thing here is my favorite. Never saw that before. I like it. I would play with that curtain. I'm gonna call it curtain. I would play with that curtain. Here, I think it's pretty hard to avoid. Okay, no, not that much. Not that much. Oh, I said I. Simon. I need to finish the stream pretty soon. Yeah. So, that was very hard to avoid. However, bigger and fewer will make it. Yeah, bigger and fewer, and you just make it move like this. That will be freaking awesome. Yeah. So I think that your biggest hook or your biggest visual, again, I keep saying visual theme. Your biggest theme for me, the one that stands the most, is the curtain. So I would pick this and I will go with the curtain thing, making like wavy curtains from place to place. Maybe have like a bar and then wavy pattern on top of it. That would be nice. The explosion as well, that would be nice as well. So you can like pick those two and try to just make more iteration of that. Like you can have one bar wavy pattern, another one wavy pattern like this. And then when you combine the two, just make one like this, you know, both of them goes woohoo, both curtain on top of each other. And you just have to concentrate to try to avoid everything. And then you put a bunch of round spike on top of this. And the player will be like, trying to avoid everything. But yeah, I feel that was the biggest visual theme of your level. Okay, so that's explosion, explosion, explosion up to the end, right? Yeah, I think it is. So yeah, that's it for all your levels, I believe, guys. Sorry. Yeah, the editor lags for me if I play it. Yeah, the editor lags. That's a especially when there's a shit ton of stuff, and the editor lags on my side as well. You know, every 5 minutes or so I have to restart the editor. I close it and I reopen it just to be sure. So yeah, that's a big memory leak in there. That's the deal. That's why we don't want to do a public release and say like, hey guys, there's a level editor out there. People would destroy us. They will punch us in the face and say, it's broken. I don't like it. I paid for this shit. I'd be like, no, I give it for free. Better support it. So we're just very careful, you know. Thank you again, man. Very generous today, Mr. Caligula Tyrol. And again, yeah, great job to everyone. Like, I just spent an hour being super nitpicky on everything. But I like that. I don't know. I hope you guys are enjoying this as well, you know. I hope you enjoyed that as well. Because I do like to just pick everything there. And there's some very cool ideas. You know, I would spend a day per level that you did with like one mechanic and say like, okay, let's do one thing with that mechanic. If I had more time today, what I would do is probably pick the laser theme from Golden Dusky. The laser thing, to me, sparks a lot of ideas in my head, a lot of things that I did not play with. The orbit was nice, was very cool, and winner. But I played with that a little bit with Sevcon, with the thing that goes around. I played with it a little bit with the Art of War as well. So I feel like I'm creatively dry. I'm creatively dry on that matter. So I will feel like I already see like a bunch of idea I could do with the lasers already. That would look pretty cool. So yeah, if I was me, I would spend like a day on it, like pick another song and just try to cram as much squares and lasers pattern in there as possible. The translation is going well, by the way. Thanks, nice. Nice, Al, thank you very much. Is the difference... Whoops, sorry. Is the difference between a developer tool and a polished public tool? Yeah, exactly. I can feel it, Lash, don't be worried. I'm not angry at all. I still got tons of early access game and alpha games. I can deal with it. Yeah, cool. My PC burned. It's your fault. It's your fault. Nice. Next time I make a level, should I include the paw oof print next time? Oh yeah, I remember you had that. You had that. Yeah. So I believe that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for the Swift. So that's Golden Dusky, right? Yeah. Hang on. No art. Okay, my brain is starting to melt. I have to stop pretty soon. Swift. We're looking at the heart of a level, the under the hood. Look how sexy it is. Is it in there or you did not? Okay, you removed it for the show. You removed it for the show? Yeah, I believe you removed it for the show. But yeah, usually, okay, so for the Swift, okay, so if you use a Swift, try to limit the amount of Swift that you pick. No, do whatever the fuck you want, actually, yeah, but send me a zip with the text and the Swift all in the same folder. And the problem is, if you use an external Swift to create your stuff, it's gonna use an absolute path for now. It sucks, I know. I want to make it work like okay, make it as a relative path, at least next to txt will be something. So yeah, I need to fix that to make it save and load from that. So my point is, if you send me the Swift or you send me several Swift, I'm gonna see the path that you use on your computer. So I have to either manually change every one of them, or what I do, because I'm lazy, I open that up and do a Control F and replace with my stuff. But it's shaky. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. So that's why I don't really like dealing with an external Swift, and especially for a stream. I don't want to spend time like, oh sorry, hang on guys, and spend like 15 minutes trying to fix the level before showing it to everyone. Because right now we had 3. That's cool. And we made like 2 hours of content with 3 levels. So imagine when we're going to have like 100 of editor. I'll be like, so yeah. Okay, guys. That was pretty cool. Now, one last thing I want to put... the last thing on my plate, and I want to do it fast. New album of the week. So again, guys, thank you very much for everyone who participate in the contest, and or anyone who applied on the level editor and did not send levels. Thank you to all of you as well. If you had like another level you want me to check, or you want me to say like, hey, what do you think about this? And please. Be into your ass mode, no feeling mode. I can do that as well. I would do that on the show, on this stream, definitely. Like I won't do that on a Monday or something, because if I do that, I'm not gonna have time to work on my side. But if we use it on this stream over here, I think it's gonna make a nice it makes a nice stream. At least I enjoy it. And I know that there's some value in what, like how what's the process behind creating a level and what fits, what doesn't. So I can speak and speak and speak. So I think there's some knowledge in there to be taken. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe what I say is shit, but I enjoy it. So yeah, I'll take it. So the new album of the week. It is by Meganeko Bandcamp right over there, and that's the album right over there, Nascence by Meganeko. Discovered this. I spoke with him or her. Is it a guy? Oh no, I spoke with they already, and yeah, we picked this album over there. So we have 5 songs over there. I don't know which one. Well, definitely not this one. We have 4 songs to pick of. So I don't know which... Shit, that's loud. Hang on. I don't know which one we should pick. This one would be good again. That was nice. So maybe I could do this actually. Like, pick any song from that album. There's only 4 of them. You're gonna say, no, Lash, there's 5, you cannot count. This one is a boot sequence. This one is this. If you want to make a level out of that, be my guest, but good luck. Here, there's 4 other songs over there. So, Space Magic, IO, Cloudscape, Architect, and Velocity. So, for the next contest, I'm gonna say, let's pick any of them instead of only one song, since there's only 4 of them and I haven't really had the time to listen to them everything. So we're gonna try that out this week, and actually it's 2 weeks because next week I won't be there. I'll be at TwitchCon. So pick a song, pick the one you want. If you want to participate at the contest, you have to buy the album, and you go there, and if you go buy this, for example, if you enter the discount code SHAPES, it should, yeah, there we go, it's half the price. Only $2 to buy this album, guys. Only $2. Thank you very much, Meganeko, for giving us the discount. Can I do this? And I do, yeah, boom, there we go. Boom! Boom! There we go. So if you enter the word shapes, you're gonna have like a 50% discount. Again, guys, it's $2. It's nothing, you know. I'm not gonna beg for you to buy it or whatever, but just like, he is a very cool artist that appears in Just Shapes and Beats. Okay, yeah, I know. There was a song that was this close to appear in Just Shapes and Beats, but I didn't have the time to do it. But I contacted him again, and I picked a few songs, one or several songs from him, and he's gonna appear in one of an update. There you go. So, but I don't think he's part of the first iteration of the game. But I do remember I made a level out of one of his songs. So. Great guy, great song, support him. At the end, guys, it's only $2 if you want to support a fellow indie, fellow artist, fellow musician out there. Please do so. And for the contest, ladies and gentlemen, again, go buy you have to buy the album if you want to participate in the contest. There's no prize. It's just having fun. It's just having fun for now. Eventually, we're probably going to have prizes. I do want to give out some prizes. So, eventually, we're going to have some. But for now, we're just testing the water. Again, we're slowly opening the gates of the level editor. We'll be very careful with every step we make. So, yeah. And I'm a very big fan of let's start now and figure out later. You know, I'm not a big fan of planning. Like, should we do this? Should we do that? Oh, but we're gonna have this difficulty, and that would be fun, and all that, and then you just end up doing nothing. I'm a big fan of like, all right, go. It's like, wait, we don't know. I don't care. And I just continue, you know. And then I figure out the stuff on my own. So I hit a few wall. I hurt myself, but eventually I get there. So I'm a big fan of that. So, which is why the levels are thing right now. Just like, okay, in a week we were like, fuck it, let's do that. We're gonna open it for 10 people, about 10 a week or so. We're gonna put a form. We're gonna have like a album of the week was decided like a day before the last stream. Not last stream, but the one before that. I was like, hey, Shirobon, you want to be the album of the week? I was like, yeah, sure. You want a discount? That's a great idea. And now we're going to continue on that. You know, we're just iterating on this. So again, no prizes. Eventually they will. But right now we're just having fun with the editor. We have all those beautiful men and women, beautiful people right over here that won the second batch of the editor. Congratulations to all of you. There's a form as well to have a editor. I think if Mike is still there. Okay, hey Lash, if we sign up for the previous one, yeah, we still have the list of all the signature. So the last shot was like we had like 100 participants in the last shot, and we still have that list, and we're still gonna pick in that list as well, you know. So you don't need to apply twice, basically. However, we do require a Discord username. Hang on. Yeah, Discord account are now required because we have a secret channel, top secret channel, where we can exchange tips to each other, and we can like, you know, moderate that. So, and it's way easier with Discord. So usually, and it avoids us having to search everywhere and just try to find you and just like, hey, where are you? On Twitter, Discord, Tumblr, whatever. So Discord now. I didn't have Discord. Well, now you have, so you can always apply another time if you want. And just be sure that you're Discord over there. But Shuzo, you gave like 30 freaking sub already, so yeah, that'd be nice. Okay, so there we go. Album of the week, Mega Neko. We're gonna announce that to everyone. Again, it's only $4, and it's even lower if you put shapes plural in there. It's only gonna be $2. Give them a little follow, just listen to that, and your homework is to make a level based on one of these 5 songs. And yeah, have fun. I'm more active on Discord, by the way, at the very least on that channel. When I see a notification on bogus support, I'm probably not gonna read that on my off time, because like it's always work, right? So yeah. Okay, so I think that's all, guys. I'm gonna put this, and I'll put the music from. I'll put Space Magic. I think Space Magic is the best. Whoa, 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 whoa! Let's leave on music like this. Oh yeah, the contest. Is there a time limit for the level? Like 3-minute max? That's a great question. We actually have a pinned message in the Discord channel, but the answer is 80 to 120 seconds. So it's about 2-minute max. If you go overboard a little bit, that's all good, you know, but don't make a 5-minute song, you know. If you do, you're not gonna score more rating points. Well, since it's a voting thing, you decide, right? But you don't need to put it 5 minutes. Every song in Just Shapes and Beats, except maybe Annihilate or Close to Me, is about 2 minutes long. So I always try to be, the sweet spot is 80 second, 90 second to 2 minutes. About that. What about the final boss song? Yeah, there you go. Why? Because after, I feel, I like when it's shorter and harder. I like when it's like, insert a penis joke here, but like, it's like a little intense moment, like da 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 da, and after 2 minutes you're like, oh, thank God it's done, you know. When it's like 6 minutes long, it's like, will it finish, you know? So I don't know, I like it better when it's like only 2 minutes and you finished it and you're like, yeah. Again, why, I actually don't know. I just feel when I was playing it, I just felt it was better, especially if you want to do it like an S rank. if you play for like 7 minutes long and on the last time you get hit once, you're like, ah! And you have to start over the entire thing, the entire 7 minutes, you know. I don't like that as a gamer, so I don't put that in my game because of that. Cuphead, for example. Cuphead was hard as hell. And but I made the rank S on every single level because the battle were around 2.5 minutes for each battle, including the very last boss, you know, the devil. So around that is a sweet spot, you know, so you don't have to start over from the beginning and play like 7 minutes. Personal choice as a gamer, so it's gonna reflect in the game in the end. It's hard mode, Latch. Hard mode. You ready for Nay song? Anytime, bruh. Anytime. Alright, so that was a nice stream, guys. I had a ton of fun. My eyes are open like, I could go on forever. Who can I punch in the face? We're gonna punch a pianist. Let's do that. We're gonna punch a pianist. Chewy Melodies. We're gonna go raid that guy. That guy. Pretty sure that is still streaming. I'm gonna look for it to be sure. Yeah, he's still streaming. Sweet. Alright, let's do that. Boom! We're gonna raid this guy, Chewy Melodies. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I sure did. And thank you for all the submission. Yeah, stick around on Discord to if you want. Okay, send your name on the form if you want to have your hands on editor. It's about 10 new people per week that we're trying to do. Next week I'll be at TwitchCon. For this contest you'll have 2 weeks. So you have 2 weeks for this one. But yeah, if you're at TwitchCon I'll be there. I'll bring all my high fives. And yeah, see you in 2 weeks for the rest. Thank you very much, guys. You guys are the best. I love you all. Especially you. Goodbye.